Hey, curious minds! Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're looking for more answers.
You won't find the word dinosaur in the Bible because no one used that word until the 1840s, long after the Bible was completed. If people described these amazing creatures before that time, they wouldn't have called them by the name we use today. In the book of Job, when God confronted Job, a man who lived within a couple hundred years after the flood, he told Job to look at Behemoth. We can't be completely sure what Behemoth was, but God describes this grass-eating creation as gigantic, incredibly strong, and having a tree-like tail. You've probably heard that dinosaurs lived millions of years before humans. But Genesis 1 says God created all the land animals, including dinosaurs, on day 6 of creation week about 6,000 years ago. That means dinosaurs and humans once lived together. When Adam disobeyed God, his actions didn't impact just humans. The whole universe suffered. His disobedience led to death, and animals began eating each other, like we still see today. Some of the dinosaurs that originally ate plants became meat eaters too. Because humans kept disobeying God more and more, he finally had to judge the earth with a global flood about 4,500 years ago. Two of each kind of dinosaur survived on the ark with Noah. The rest drowned in the flood waters and some became fossils. Weren't dinosaurs too big for the ark? Only some of them were huge. Noah could have taken the younger and smaller ones within each kind instead of the big ones. The flood changed how the world looked, and even the weather. The ice age that followed would have made it hard to survive. Besides that, disease, changes in food and environment, and hunting by humans could explain why many of these creatures went extinct. As dinosaurs died off, the stories about them didn't. As the stories were retold, people added parts that were fun to hear, but not altogether true. In the early 1800s, people began digging up many of the dinosaur bones that were buried during the flood. By the 1840s, scientists started calling these reptiles by a new name, dinosaurs, the name you know them as today. So why do some people say dinosaurs lived millions of years ago? They don't accept the Bible's true account of history, including God's creation and the worldwide flood, just a few thousand years ago. They trust human ideas about millions of years, which aren't in the Bible.
Check out the channel for more answers or put your questions for me in the comments.